Alright, in the last video we can be able to remove to do, alright, and something like that. Remove that, and we have the text, and we reload. We have to do, because by default we set the to do is to object. Alright, so now we're gonna add some functionality, which is we are going to add input right here, and when I type in something, which is the content, and the to do is going to be add in this to do array. Okay, how to do that? Let's create a file called add to do inside a source folder. I do that. Let's create add to do.js. Alright, and okay, cool. What we need to do is import React from React. Oh yeah, in add to do we need to create a class-based component. The reason that is because we need to save the to do in the state, right? So we need to add something like content right here. No, content. Component, and let's create a class. Yeah, class call add to do. It's going to be extends to component, and to render we return something. Alright, so let's make sure export default add to do. Okay, in here we need to create a form. Alright, so let's create a form. Okay, thank you. And need to create a label. The label HTML4 is not really important, but let's do that. Add to do, and it's gonna be add to, and let's create the input type text. Okay, when I save and reload, it's not going to showing up right here because we don't yet to import in add.js. Okay, so let's import in here. Import add to do from add to do. Okay, and now we can paste in. Let's rope wrap that so you can see everything. Now we need to call the add to do right here to down here. Okay, so let's add to do. Alright, we have error right here, so let's see in add to do.js what the problem is. Okay, you need to create a capital C in here. Okay, let's save that, and here it is. We have add to do. Okay, cool. Now I want to, when I type something right here, I'm to showing the text in the console. Okay, so how to do that? We need to listen for event on change in input right here. So let's do that. On change equals to this dot. We're gonna create a function called handle change. So handle change, and right here let's create a function called handle change equals to a row function, and it's going to be console.log hello. Okay, save. And now every I type in something inside an input, hello is going to be showing in the console. Okay, as you can see, we have hello. Every I type in something, hello is still showing up. Okay, which is the function is work. Okay, now I want to showing the text, not just the console. So how to do that? We need to something like give a parameter in the function which is e, and we need to console.log e dot target. Target meaning is the input right here. Okay, but we don't need the input, we need the value. So let's do dot value. Okay, save. And so every I type in something inside an input is going to be console.log the value. Alright, so let's try that. You see that? We have the value in the console when I type in something right here. Okay, so we need to save the value in the state. So let's create a state right here. Okay, let's do content, and by default I want to set to empty string. Alright, let's save that. And you know, we can insert data to the content by using this.setState. Alright, and content, and the value in the input, which is right here, right? So copy that and paste that in here, and let's remove the console right now. Okay, when I save that, and when I type in something like task, you know, when I go to component and go to Add Todo, you can see right now we have state and the content, which is task. Okay, so content right now in here have value called task. So but I want to create something like on submit. So if I hit enter in this input, we get the value and save in the state. Okay, so let's do on submit equals to this dot no submit. Alright, so let's create the function. Handle submit equals to arrow function, and in here I just want to console.log this dot state. Alright, I just want to see the value inside state when I click enter. Alright, so let's go to console, and when I do something like hello, hit enter, as you can see we have the content, and the content is going to be showing up in the console, but after, I don't know, maybe couple seconds it's gone. The reason that is because if you using on submit, you need to something like a dot prevent default. Okay, so let's try again. Hello, and hit enter. Right now we have the content, which is state. From here we have value inside in here, which is hello for now. Okay, but now I want to, when I hit enter, the value inside of input is going to be empty for now. But as you can see, when I click task, I hit enter, we still have tasks. We don't need that. So how to fix this issue? So go to input and we need to passing value equals to this dot state dot content. Okay, and in handle submit we need to do something like set state, no, this dot set state. We need to set the content to empty string. Right now when I hit enter, and the empty string is going to be using in the value right here, so we have empty input in the input. Alright, so let's do content and we're passing the input value. So now when I type in something like hello and hit enter, as you can see we have the lang input value right here, which is really cool. Okay, cool stuff. And now I want to create add to do inside the app.js. So let's create add to do function. Run to console.log add to do from add.js. Okay, we need to send this function to this file, which is add to do file. So how do we send this function? Just like we send this function in the to do's file. So let's do right here, add to do equals to this dot add to do. Alright, save that. Okay, in here now we can use this function inside this file. So go to handle submit. I'm going to show you right here. I want to console.log this. Okay, now when I hit enter, hello, hit enter, as you can see we have props and we have add to do function. So basically we can access this function by typing right here this dot props dot add to do. Okay, so you can see this dot props dot add to do. When I save that, and I'm doing something again, which is hello, hit enter, as you can see we have the function right now. Okay, which is console.log add to do from app.js. Whoa, what's happening? Alright, so we need to send the this.state to this function. Alright, so it's so really easy. Let's remove the console.log. Okay, I want to cut everything and paste inside in here. See that? We run this function and send the property, which is the content. This is the state, which is the content right now, right? Inside in here. Okay, inside in here is represent everything I type in here and hit enter, right? So let's save, and I do something like hi. Hit enter. We have add to do from app.js. Function right here is calling. Okay, so I want to do id in parameter, which is in add to do is this dot state. Okay, so go to app.js, and I want to console.log the id as well. Not id, content, right? I want to console.log the content. Okay, save, and let's change this to add to do, save, and I type in something like hello. We have add to do content hello. Okay, so content right here is have a value, and the value is hello. Okay, so that's what we want. Okay, but remember, in the to-dos array we have id, so let's generate id. If you create the real app, you need to connect with database, right? And id right here is gonna be represent primary key, but right now we don't work with database, so let's generate the id using math.random. So let's do that. Content dot id equals to math dot random, which is function. So let's console.log the content. Save. Alright, now when I type in something like hello and hit enter, we have content and we have the ID. Okay, so now I want to create a variable called to do, to do's, right? And it's going to be equals to 3 dot and this dot state dot to do's. Okay, what the meaning is that? I want to console.log this so you can see what's happening. Okay, so console.log to this. Okay, typing something like task and hit enter. As you can see, we have a two object inside an array, which is we have id1 content to homework, id2 content go to dinner. Basically, what's happening is just we copy everything inside the to-dos and paste in inside the to-dos variable. Okay, so we need to add the content inside in here. Okay, but I think content is not a good idea. um let's do to do, and we paste in to do and change the content to do. It's not really important, guys, because you can change every name you want. Okay, so let's type in something which is hello again. As you can see, right now we have a three object inside a array to do's inside in here. Okay, so now I want to insert the three value inside the to do's right now. So how to do that? Just so simple, like we using this dot set state. So let's doing that. Alright, this dot set state to do's and to do's. Okay, to do's right here is represent to do's in here, which is two value for two object for now, and to-dos right here is represent three objects, which is we add one to-dos. Oh, right here we add one to-do, right? So let's saving that and let's see it's work or not. But I believe it's gonna be work just fine. Alright, when I typing something like hello and hit enter, as you can see we have a new to-do. So let's make it very bigger. So I want to add something else called maybe I don't know, task. See that? We have task, and when I remove, you can see it's worked just fine. Everything is worked just fine. Really, really cool. If you don't have any to do, you have no to do left. Cool, cool stuff. Okay. So now I want to create the styling. All right. So inside the source folder, we need to create one file called app dot. Remove that. We need to create one file called app.css. Oh, this is the app.css by default, right? Let's remove everything and let's try body background, change to red. It's not working. Let's see in the app.js. The reason that is because we don't yet import the CSS, so let's do import app.css. Okay, save, and I believe it's gonna be work right now. Okay, cool. So let's reset the margin to 0, and padding 0, and the box sizing is going to be border box. Alright, so let's grab the app class and let's create the maximal weight to 500 pixel and the background to this color. I save that. Okay, let's add a margin to ramp for the top and bottom and auto. Just make sure the content is centered. So when I see, it's cool, right? Okay, so let's add maybe padding, right? Padding to ramp. Okay, and create a border radius. So border radius 20 pixel. Something like that. Okay, let's close the console. Alright, cool. Now let's create box shadow. 0 2 pixel and 6 pixel. RGBA 0.5. Save, and we have the box shadow. Okay, so far so good. Let's styling the. Oh, why we have hello world? I don't even change the title, guys. So let's go to down here. Where's that? Down here, and change to my to-dos app. Save, let's select the title, which is app h1, and the color is going to be white, and text align center. Okay, cool. And let's put the uppercase text transform uppercase. Okay, cool stuff. I want to create a margin. Just margin. Top and bottom, I want to maybe to run 0, left and right. Yeah, just do margin bottom, I think. Margin bottom to run. Alright, let's styling the to do dash wrap. Display is going to be flex, and create a margin top 1 run. Save, and here we go. Right, let's grab the to do dash wrap with the class to do flex 50%. Let's create out the background to this color. Save, and create a padding 0.5 rand size to 18 pixel. Alright, cool. And let's styling the button, which is to do dash wrap button. Okay, let's change the background to this color and remove the border. None. Alright, and text text color white, padding for top and bottom 0.5 RAM and left and right 1 RAM. Save, cool, and change the text transform to uppercase. Oh man, uppercase, and the font weight bold, and the cursor as well. We need the pointer and the outline. Okay, we need to something like change the opacity when we hover. So to do dash wrap button hover, let's change the opacity to 0.9. Here we go. I need the transition. All is 0.2 seconds. So as you can see right now, and we remove, you have no to do left, but let's styling this. Remember we have class called no dash to do. Let's change the background to this color and text align center. Oh, I'm doing this. And create a padding 1 RAM 0 and margin 1 RAM 0, and change the font size, make it a little bigger to 20 pixel. Alright, yeah, refresh that. Okay, cool. Now I want to styling the form. Remember we have add to do class, or let's just for make sure. Oh yeah, sorry about this guys. Let's grab all about the form and let's create a div with class name add to do. Right, space in the form in here, and let's okay, save. Now we have a class called add to do, and we're gonna grab the form. So add to do form, and to set the display flags and flex direction to column. Here it is. As you can see, we have a different width. Um, let's fix that. I think we have some mistake right here. Alright, it's going to be not the left and right, it's just margin top. Okay, save, and here we go. Cool. Now let's add to do right here. Add to the class and create a margin top to maybe to wrap. Yeah, let's styling the label. So it's going to be add to do label, and the font size 20 pixel maybe, and the color is going to be white, and margin dash bottom to 0.5 round, and I want to make it bold. Font weight bold. Alright, cool. Let's styling the input. Alright, add to do input to do height 2.5 run, and the width, let's do 100%. Remove the border, none, outline, none. Right, so far so good. As you can see, it's so small, right? Let's change the font size to 18 pixel, save, and it's look better. But as you can see, I need a space in here, text dash indent to 0.5 run. Here we go, we have space, right? Now when I'm typing something like that, as you can see, I need a padding in here. So let's create a padding right. Padding right. One. We're doing that. Padding right to 1 run. Save. And we have padding, right? Cool. Alright, let's close the add to do. Alright, what I want to do right now is when I add a to do, add to do, I want to showing the notification up here. Okay, so how to do that? Let's create a state called message. By default, to set the empty folder, empty value. Okay, okay, right here, when I add something, I want to insert a text which is value in this message. So that was easy way to doing that. Comma right here and message. Message is new to do has been added successfully. Okay, save. And we need to showing the message in up here, right? So let's go to down here. I want to create a variable called message. So message, and we're gonna call the variable under the title. So let's create a variable in here. So const message equals to this dot state dot message. If it's not empty, okay, doing this. If the message is empty, just return no. Alright. Oh yeah, I forget the question mark. Alright. Let's create a div. Oh, what happened? Div. And we need to create a class name equals to using backtick because we need to add a class called message, and we're gonna add two class inside in here. The second is going to be this dot state dot class message. Okay, we don't have yet for now. Okay, inside in here I want to call the message. So paragraph this oh, this dot state dot message. Okay, save. And now when I add something right here, which is hello, as you can see, you have new to do has been added successfully. Okay, so far so good, but it's still there and it is gone after 2 seconds. So how to do that? Let's go to add to do. Let's doing set time out. Alright, and we're passing the 200 millisecond, which is 2 seconds. Okay, and we need to set state. This dot set state. Thank you, Emmet. And oh, need to color braces inside here. And I want to set the message to empty. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's try that for now. Hello. You can see we have notification after 2 seconds is gone. Okay, cool stuff. And now I want to create when I remove, because now when I remove you don't have yet the notification, right? So let's go to the remove function right here, and what we need to do is create I'm doing that. Add something like here and go message and doing something else. Maybe tags has been removed successfully. Okay, save, and we need to set them out in here. So set set timeout, yeah, set time out, and doing this we need to second and set state, this dot set state again, thank you, and we paste in the message to empty. Okay, save, and now when I remove, we have the notification. Okay, cool, really awesome, guys. So let's styling that. Go to app.css, and remember we have class called message. Just do font size 16 pixel and make it dead center, so text align center, and get a padding 1 rem and 0. Alright, let's create another class. The first is going to be success. Change the background to this color, and let's copy that. It's going to be dangerous, and the background I want to this color. Okay, save, and the add.js, let's create another state, and it's going to be class message. By default is empty. As you can see, class message in here is going to be represent right here. Okay, so we call that. Okay, so in here let's add a class message. Remember we have add to do, so we need to send success, and remove we need to send dangerous. Okay, save, and I want to remove the default value inside the to-dos. Okay, save, and so that we have you have no to-do left. Let's make it bigger, and when I type in something like do homework, why we don't have styling there? Let's remove that. Let's see the app.css. Oh, really? It's going to be background, okay? Not big go round. Background. Okay, save. And I type in something cool. Awesome. Okay, let's remove. Awesome. I want to do something like just make it a little bigger. Alright, this is the final project, so let's do homework, and I hit enter. As you can see, everything is work. Go to dinner, and alright guys, I put the link in the description below if you want to see the code in my GitHub repository, so you can download it if you want. But I just starting out to create my YouTube channel, so I hope you want to click the subscribe button. I'm going to be really appreciate that, guys. So I want to be create a couple video every single week, so just make sure you click that.